The Human Rights Watch, an international non-governmental organization that conducts research and advocacy on human rights, they have written that children of many nations suffer appalling abuses at the hands of their own countrymen and represent a huge and voiceless population, seldom represented in the international human rights arena. Street children are frequently abused by police and imprisoned in inhumane conditions. Because of this vulnerable condition, young people are often used as soldiers and bonded laborers. Governments are also known to perpetrate or acquiesce in systematic human rights violations against women, citing customs and rigid concepts of privacy as justifications for the subordination of these women. The Union of Concerned Scientists has indicated that culture now has the potential to inflict irreversible damage on the environment and its life-sustaining systems and resources. They said that critical stress suffered by our environment is clearly manifest in the air, water, and soil, our climate, and plant and animal species. Should this deterioration be allowed to continue, we can expect to alter the living world to the extent that it will be unable to sustain life as we know it. Additionally, the World Health Organization, in its World Health Report, has written that more than half of the world population lacks access to badly needed essential drugs. More than 150 million children are born every year, and approximately 10% of these will never see their 5th birthday. One child dies every other second due to malnutrition, hunger, and poverty. It's essential that 1/4 of the world population, it's estimated that 1/4 of the world population is subject to chronic intestinal parasitic infections, which have insidious effects on growth, malnutrition, and cognitive function.
And we're about to take a short commercial break, but for our listeners, stay tuned. When we get back, we'll have more from Doug Capagrossi. So, time for a short commercial break. We will be right back with Doug Capagrossi after these messages.
How can I get my business more noticed? I need more clients. I feel like no one can find me, like my business has been left in the dark.
Then let us shine the spotlight on your business at Spotlite Radio. If you don't have an online presence, then your business cannot be found. Internet marketing and social media is the present and future of all business. With Spotlite Radio, your business will take center stage with your own radio show promoting your business, a press release, website, plaques, awards, and so much more. Every modern convenience and luxury that your business deserves. Ask your representative about how you can be put on Spotlite Radio today. What are you doing?
Putting an ad in the paper to attract more people to my business.
The paper? You might as well try hieroglyphics. You need to be on the internet. Everybody does everything on the internet now. If your business can't be found online, it can't be found at all.
But I'm not very computer savvy.
You don't have to be. Let Spotlite Radio do all the work for you. It works for me.
What's Spotlite Radio?
Spotlite Radio is an internet radio show promoting your business. A skilled radio show host interviews you, drawing clients to your business like a magnet. It's professional, informative, and easy. You have to try it. Call 631-589-6000 and schedule your show today.
Thanks, buddy. What's that number again?
631-589-6000. Spotlite Radio. I'm Spotlite Radio host Jessica Stern.
And I'm Spotlite host Kelly Mahoti.
At Spotlite Radio, we interview business owners like you to shine the spotlight on your business.
We want to hear from you and share your wealth of knowledge with our listeners. Spotlite Radio is an internet-based professional radio show with global access and listeners worldwide.
Spotlite Radio has done radio shows promoting executives from all business fields, all experts in their craft who best represent the present and future of their profession. Think about it. Who can explain what your company does better than you?
So join us. Spotlite Radio is the front runner of this internet marketing revolution. There is no other advertisement available out there with an actual radio show interview promoting your business.
Especially not with radio show hosts like us.
That's brilliant. So call now to schedule your personalized radio show at Spotlite Radio today. 631-589-6000.
Again, that's 631-589-6000. Spotlite Radio.
And we are back with Spotlight Radio guest Doug Capagrossi. And Doug, what can be your response to these global conditions that we just discussed?
Oh, thank you for asking that question. My colleagues and I at Akamai University believe it's no small aspiration to strive for a world filled with greater peace, balance, cooperation, and the promise of an evolved human fellowship. We see these as noble foundation stones upon which to establish the fundamentals of sustainable human culture. We see them as spiritual principles that demand a worthy mission, and although the tasks and goals seem to us immense, we believe they are attainable with adequate understanding of the problems and solutions and the full commitment and action of the global community. The Akamai community views this mission as a lifelong undertaking toward which we are faithfully working.
And Dr. Capagrossi.
Yes.
My apologies. Go right ahead.
No, I just wanted to comment that over my 10 years at Akamai, I've had the opportunity to make many friends across many nations and to learn about cultures. It's been a real orientation, both in Asia and Africa and across the U.S. and other English-speaking countries. This has been a wonderful experience for me. I can say I'm truly a international person. I look forward to seeing many of my friends, and they're always contacting me by phone or email to keep me informed of what's happening. Toward some elements of our mission, most of my friends internationally have something that they're working on to try to improve their communities. We have some students who are doing some major undertakings, both through their program and their research with us. One student is in Sierra Leone working on helping to reestablish their public education system after the horrendous war that destroyed their country. We have others that are looking at possible solutions for conflicts worldwide, such as the Serbian condition and other Middle Eastern activities that they're looking at, both in the social science area and in business. So we get to involve ourselves, of course, in a respected manner in trying to find solutions. And I expect to continue to do this until I can't get to work. Yeah.
And Dr. Capagrossi, what has set you on this path?
I was raised as a Christian in a Christian home and have been fortunate to have the opportunity to follow the teachings of Jesus. His words have been a guiding light for my work and the work of many of my friends and colleagues. In his holy word, he states, "For unto whomever much is given, of him shall much be required." That, you can find that in Luke 12:48. For me, this has been a difficult expectation to overlook, and has kept me motivated and on a path of sound-mindedness. And if you have any further questions you'd like to ask?
Absolutely. Dr. Capagrossi, how can our listeners reach out and get in touch with you?
I maintain an office at Akamai University in the Old Town section of Hilo, Hawaii. We maintain a website, akamaiuniversity.us, AKAMAI university.us. You can find our website. I have a telephone number. We're in the 808 area code, 934-8793. 808 area code 934-8793. And welcome calls. Doesn't have to be from potential students, just anyone who's working in our fields that has an interest in contacting us. You'd be welcome to call us. Also, I have an email address. I use a Gmail account, dcapagrossi@gmail.com. Spell it dcapagrossi@gmail.com. So be in touch with me.
Absolutely. And I will repeat that contact information in a tiny moment. But before our program comes to a close, Dr. Capagrossi, you have a big heart and a tremendous cause on your hands. For our listeners out there who are interested in bettering themselves, their community, getting out there and making a difference, if you could leave us with one handy tip on how to get started.
You need to look inside. When you try to do these things, you need to find what your gift is. And you bring your gift into union with others and try to work tirelessly toward the goal. Many people will try to volunteer and they feel their efforts are going nowhere, so they drop out. But if you reach within and find your skill, your gift, and bring it forward with others of like mind, then when you raise up in the morning, you know what your purpose is, and you can go forward with it. And this would be true relative to helping humanity and also in maintaining our planet. Even the smallest of things has proved to be life-changing for many of the people that we're working with. Filling a well in destitute parts of West Africa, receiving even the recycled clothing programs that you hear about. I saw them on the other side, the receiving end, and people genuinely need them. So these are things that make huge differences. So let's continue to not get weary in well-doing as Americans.
That's a great point. So again, for our listeners to reach out and get in touch with Doug Capagrossi, the president of Akamai University based in Hilo, Hawaii, you can contact him by definitely first checking out the website, www.akamaiuniversity.us, spelled AKAMAIUNIVERSITY.US. You can also email him, dcapagrossi@gmail.com, spelled DCAPOGROSSI@gmail.com. You can even give him a call, 808-934-8793. Dr. Capagrossi, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the program.
It's been a great opportunity. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And you've been listening to Spotlite Radio with special guest Dr. Doug Capagrossi. Tune in every day to hear from the most interesting people on SpotliteRadio.com.